And we are back, finally. After that little bit of an interruption, we're back in game. Yeah, we had a bit of a problem with the computer there, but at least we're back in. I will get Mom back online in a minute, but the first thing I need to do is get this job dropped off. Oh, PCs, you gotta love them. And no idea why. No idea why. None whatsoever. Yes, hello again. Okay, now, where was I? Oh yeah, I was in the wrong siding. That was it. Okay, traction motor on. Still, we managed to get things up and running fairly quickly. That's the main thing. I need to learn how to use studio mode properly. And maybe have some additional buttons on my Stream Deck as well to manage that kind of thing. Sorry about that, people, but sometimes these things happen. Completely out of my control. I didn't have any drop frames, any warning, it just went bang, and the whole thing froze. Yeah, what can you do? Not much. Not much at all. Right, okay. Shrink that down. So I'm just matching it. If you're wondering why I'm looking at all sorts of other screens, I'm just managing other things in the background. Okay, let's take a look now. Still backing out. Yeah, this is going to take a while. How are you doing for time? Oh, we're doing okay. Doing absolutely fine. I love the low memory warning, considering this computer's got 32 gigs of RAM. You know, what more do you need? That should have gone far enough. I'll go and check though. Right, that door was open. Before anyone starts, because I know what you're like. You want me to shout door when I open door. I get it, but the door was already open. Why did I start that? Sometimes I do wonder. Take the sound up a little bit, I think. There we go. Probably D's gone now. I'd imagine he'll be back in a minute. I'll probably realise the stream isn't working. Or he's probably watching an old episode. The door was open, Cooper! Oh, alright. I'll make sure I'll shut the door next time, okay? Good grief. Oh, this is one hell of a walk. Come on. Every now and again, the game kind of stutters a little. It's weird. The door scream is very important. I wouldn't say it was a scream necessarily. Okay, so that's going that way. Is that correct now? And then heading into the... Yeah, it is. Okay. Good stuff. Looks like we'll be delivering the rest of it in the dark at this rate. What time is it in the valley? Oh, it's getting on. 25 past 6. Okay, here we go. And indeed I am back, yeah. Had a hard computer crash day. Just completely froze on me. I don't remember the train being this hard to push. Hang on. There we go. Bringing the motors back in now. Done. By the way, D, you missed a cracking derail at the start of the stream. I just got too carried away with talking to everybody. Absolutely fatal. So very much death by YouTube. Excuse me a minute. Yeah, I know, D. I had one job just to get the train from point A to point B. And guess what? I failed. Oh, God. I think that joke's been going for about a year, well, over a year now, because Dee and I started talking about a year ago. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, I need a decent set of tyres on them. The only thing is, as I was saying to other members of the stream, unfortunately, when I went to my little independent tyre place to get some Continental tyres on there, the locking wheel nut key for the car, it is basically the wheel nut key is cracked. So I've had to go to my independent Jaguar specialist and say, can you order one please? Though I was hoping they'd have one in stock, but they didn't. Just one of those things. Right, let me put my glasses on so I can hear you better. Okay, I'll probably get, if I do this, probably get a sensor when I get into that siding. I will slow down a bit though. Because it's a logistics haul and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars at the back to deliver. I think that might be in, you know. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, just for Cuba. Door! I should have that on a button. Just have it on have it as a button on my stream deck, and then freak people out because I'm saying door without moving my mouth. Okay, so it's in one siding, which is, I think, is correct. B1 siding, I believe. Yep, B1 siding. All right, am I miles too far back is the question. Oh, let's see, shall we? There's LH12. Okay, tyre brake on and see if I can hand the job in. Meh, well, meh to you as well. Go on, get out. Okay, logistics hall. Here we go. Yeah, done. Unfortunately, not quite within the time. 2 minutes behind. But 15 grand's 15 grand. I'm not going to argue. Right. Go away. Right, okay, so now on to City West. Unless there's any jobs going there. City South, no, nothing. Okay, let's get on with it then. So let's cut these wagons loose for the. So it's logistics 12. Hang on, it's down here, isn't it? Yep, it's these ones. I think. Hang on. Yeah, it's those ones. Okay, let's cut these free. Okay, angle cocks, glad hands, and get rid of the chain. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Right, let's get on to City West then. As the sun starts to set over the valley. Now, what I'm hoping, guys, is that I can pick up a job going to the machine factory when I get there. Because there's a certain there's something I want to buy from the shop. Okay, that should be an easier pull. Yeah, much easier. Beautiful sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Did a little boom or something like that. I can't imitate the sound. I just took a screenshot of it. You never know, it might come in handy. You've returned with the tea. Good-o. Well, in about half an hour or so, you'll be making another one. Uh-oh. I see rain in my future. Okay, so through Oil Well Central, that's correct. Yeah, well, it's essential tea. Oh my goodness. This stream wouldn't survive without it. Okay, that's good. And then if I go station map, City West. Overview. Okay, so this is the overview of City West. Now, what I need to do is I need to check where these jobs are going. So 48 is going to C3I. And O2 is going C2I. Indeed you have. Hello, Wizard Will. Yeah, you missed a derailment towards the start of the stream. But it's lovely to see you. Day job intervened. Oh, I always hate when that happens. I remember, you know, in my previous job, because I used to work for a very large breakdown company. It's the ones where the vans are orange. If you're in the UK, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the thing about working in... I used to take breakdown course for a living, and the thing about it is... Let's say that you're... okay, you're lurking for a bit. Okay. He's probably going to make coffee. He's always going to make coffee. Your reputation precedes you, D. Yeah, but one of the things about working in any call center, and this isn't just breakdown or anything like that, you can guarantee, let's say you finished at 5 in the evening, and you could guarantee that just before you're about to sign off, you get a call that lasts 20 minutes to half an hour. You can almost guarantee it. And what gets me is, if you signed off a minute early, you were gone home on time. The only thing about that is, sometimes if you sign off early, it's like a dog whistle to the management. And they're at your desk going, why did you sign off a minute early? They feel like saying, well, you know, well, are you going to pay me for the 20 minutes that I had with that customer the other day? Are you going to do that? I mean, fortunately, to be fair, the last company, they did pay you a little bit of overtime if you ended up with a long call. And normally, if you had a long call, it was a complaint. So you had somebody chewing at your ear, going... Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I've done about 3 hours. I've never had a 3-hour call. I've had one about half an hour. Moaning about something. I think the funniest one I remember was this customer getting absolutely irate with me At which point, because then they're going, oh, well, I've been with your company for 10 years, and blah, 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 blah. And they're going on like this, and they said, I suppose you're going to hang up on me now, aren't you? And I said, that's a great idea. Thank you for calling. Yeah. You were on salary, no overtime. I was on salary. I was a salaried employee. But yeah, if you had a call that like went over a bit, you could just go over to the sort of, you know, the real-time desk, and they'd say, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll help you out, no problem. So ideally I need to line to, well, C2's at the back, so I need to do C2 first. Right, okay, so I'm approaching City West now. Okay, so to get there, I need to go right, left, left, and then I need to get it's Yard C. Coming in from the east. Okay. Ooh, that's a good point. Actually, I need to get rid of the front of the train because I don't have a lot of room to maneuver. So it's going to have to be C3 first. Yeah, that would do it. But yes, Will, you missed a cracking derailment right at the start. So when you go and see the on-demand video, you can take a look at that. What I tend to do is I'll put the on-demand video raw as it is, but what I do later is I'll actually edit out all of the downtime bits. So when you've got the sort of waiting, and in this case you've obviously got sort of a standby test card. So I'll get that. I'll also get rid of that. I'll also get rid of the break as well. So then you get that, you can watch the whole thing back uninterrupted. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we're just coming into 3i now. Or are we coming into 2? Why didn't that work? Okay, stop. I could, of course, just wind back the stream and look to. That's very true, Will. The only problem with that is I could be talking to you in chat and you wouldn't have a clue what I'm saying. Decisions. Let's see what else has been going on. Oh, I finally finished the second season of Squid Game. So I got to the 7th episode, watched it. Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it's never going to have the same impact as the first season because the first season was so fresh, but I think it was really well done. I liked it. I really did like it, and I'm looking forward to the concluding part. So that's one thing. I'm also looking forward to the garage fair basically coming back to me and saying, "Yeah, we've got a new." I've got a new locking wheel nut for you so you can go and fit some tyres. Oh, thank you very much. That's nice. Yes, T-Bone watching Squid Game. Did you hear that? Yes, you heard that right. Does that surprise you? In fact, what did I start watching earlier on tonight? The Squid Game, The Challenge, which in essence is kind of like the game show version. So instead of bullets, it's basically paintball. But even so, some of the drama seems legitimate, but it feels too much like a reality TV show. So I don't know whether I'll watch the rest of it. I do need to watch the 3rd season of The Lincoln Lawyer. I stopped watching it for a while, and then I haven't picked up on it yet. In fact, I might start watching that from the beginning. Well, the 3rd season anyway. Otherwise, it seems to be plenty of board game playing and plenty of trombone playing at the moment. So, what I'm going to do... Hold on a minute, ladies. I've got a great idea. Right, let's get the... Oh, the torch is nearly flat. That's brilliant. That's because you didn't charge it, you dipstick. Right. Okay. Go! Right, so change that switch so we're coming in. Yep, great. Now, I need to find where O2 starts. That's 48. O2. So that's the start of O2. Okay, so what I need to do now... I'm just going to tie a brake on here. Is disconnect this one. That was one hell of a bang. Take this one in first and then reverse back for the other. That's the general idea. Perfectamundo. Now 48 is how many tons? 383. So at this point I can actually turn 2 of the DE2s off. Right, so... Oh! No, that's the front one. I want to go rearwards. Oh god. Ah! No! No, 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 no. Yeah, this one. I can turn this one off. And then this one, which should be... Yep, that's perfect. I can turn this one off. Good. Remember this saying before, but Derail Valley would be an amazing horror game. Oh, I agree with you. Duh. In fact, the nearest you can get to that at the moment to do with trains is Choo Choo Charles, which at some point I might play, just to scare the living bejesus out of me. Purely for entertainment purposes, of course. I reckon some people would love to see me play things like Alien Isolation. I don't know whether I've got the cojones for that. As it were. Oh, I see how it works. Okay. Right then. Ooh, I need to back up a little bit. Just to make sure that's in. Subnautica should be enough horror for now. That's true. There's certainly a bit of tension going on. I mean, I've been to the Aurora once so far. The only thing I do need is the propulsion cannon to go again. Yeah, so some very nasty fish out there. It's one of the things I have done, because I mean, I've seen other people play Subnautica, and occasionally I've watched various videos, and there's some bits of knowledge I know, particularly sort of some of the names of the species of fish. I know some of them, but I don't know all of them, obviously. So occasionally I will mention that in commentary. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Right, so that's 48 in. Which means now what I can do is I can get into this one. I can still control it from here. Big fish 1, big fish 2. Now I know there's things like there's a, what is it, a Reaper Leviathan? Oh, I know there's one that's almost oh, I know there's one in the Abyss, but I can't remember the name of it. But I know things like crash fish and bone sharks and things like that. Okay, let's reverse and get the other one in. Meanwhile, everyone watching, I hope you're well, and I hope you're haven't come down with any colds, flu, or anything like that, because I know that's been quite dominant of late. In fact, it was one of the reasons why I was called to do a band that I don't normally do. yeah, true. Tiredness really does affect your ability. I was finding that. I was trying to watch The Lincoln Lawyer last night, and it was just washing over me. I wasn't actually paying attention. So I thought, okay, time for me to go to bed. Meanwhile, my mother does have some concerns about her memory, which means she does have to go to a memory clinic. The only thing I'm hoping is she remembers to go. So I've had to do the job this way because this doesn't go around in a circle. An annual frowning lecture. Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm exactly the same. Not bad. I would be exactly the same. I mean, I've gained 4 pounds just over the Christmas period. So I need to I need to do something about that. I mean, even going to play board games in the city centre, that was a fair amount. That was a fair walk. So I probably did about, it doesn't sound like a lot to you, but I did about half a mile during that day. And I tell you something, I certainly noticed it. I certainly noticed it, even a walk of that length. But I want to eventually get up to about 7 miles, 7 miles on a hike. That'd be fantastic. If I can do that, that's brilliant. Huh? Come on. Forward. Brake pipe. What about the brake pipe? Hold on. No, of course not. You know, considering obesity is a massive killer. Right. Angle cock, yes. Okay. Oh yeah, I've tied a brake on, haven't I? There we go. Yeah, just rolling back slightly. There you go. It still won't move forwards. Okay, so that brake is... Why won't the lever move forwards? That's why. Okay, we're good. No, of course, you know, it's the same with me. I know I need to lose weight. I have gained some muscle. The weird thing is, I've gained muscle. I have gained weight, but as well as gaining some fat, I've also gained muscle. But that's probably because I'm being more active now, which is not a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination. The weather isn't too bad. I mean, the weather at the moment is cold. It doesn't really motivate you to go out and walk, but I need to do it. I definitely need to do that. Although considering you're in Calgary, Will, I'd imagine at this time of year you're probably looking at it and going, not a chance. Oh, lean mass is great, yeah, absolutely. I need to do some calisthenics. I've never been a real sort of gym bro or anything like that. I tried it for about 4 or 5 weeks, and I was going to the gym quite consistently 3 times a week. Yeah. I was going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, and then I had a moment where I think I was doing some leg presses using a weight machine. And then after I'd done that, I was starting to black out, and that frightened me, and that put me off going to gyms. But also, the one thing I don't get with gyms, the ones I've seen, is in the window of gyms, they always put the treadmills, or they always put the treadmills or the cross trainers. Oh, for goodness sake, why are you doing that? No, wrong way. And to me, I look at the people and I think, that reminds me of something. Hamster and wheel comes to mind. It does. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the temperature is hovering around, well, it's 1 degree at the moment. So it is hovering around that freezing mark. And that's the thing, you know, I could be walking along a path, and unlike the roads, which are supposedly gritted, paths aren't. So I could hit a piece of black ice, and that's it. So it's a difficult one, but certainly doing some some calisthenics would be really good. So, you know, press-ups, push-ups, that kind of stuff. Be good to work on my upper body mainly. I did do it for a while and I was starting to feel really good about myself. I was working a lot on posture and core training. And the next thing you know, I must have grown a sort of, you know, maybe 1 to 2 inches in height. It certainly seemed like it. One thing I noticed was I wasn't slouching so much. It's because I think I used to sort of crane my neck forward when I was standing up, and I don't do that as much now. If anything, when I get up, I can feel myself purposefully going, right, thinking about posture. And when I do that, I must stand a good inch or maybe an inch and a half taller, to the point where I've looked at a guy at sort of, say, 5'9", and I've been able to look him in the eye without craning my neck too much, just literally that, because I'm 5'8". It's just unfortunately on the dating market, you have to be 6 foot tall, handsome, you know, 6-pack, and a massive salary. I don't have any of that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's some really good work. There's some really good videos you can watch on that. One of them is by Jeremy Ethia, who does a lot of workout, and you know, he's really good grief. I think he lives in a gym. He's one of those guys, but my goodness, he's fit. There's also a guy that's at, there's a guy called that has what's the channel called? Minus the Gym. Brilliant. That channel is awesome because it gives you an idea what you can do without any gym equipment whatsoever. And I think in some ways that's a good thing, because then that's the other thing that some people generally can be put off by. It's just all the faff of going to a gym in the first place. You know, some people think, oh right, okay, I've got to grab my gym bag, and I've got to get there, and then I've got to when I get there, and then I've got to change, and then I've got to do this, and yeah, that can put people off. That can easily put people off. Right, okay, so that's 3 jobs done as a result, and all that within 2 hours of streaming. Fantastic. It's great when you can do that many jobs. It's awesome. Okay, let's see what we can do now. So that was 4 DE2s pulling all that lot. About 1,000 tons. Right, where is the station building? Yoo-hoo! Station building. Here, boy. Come on, you know you want to show yourself. Oh, another DE2. Shall I add another DE2? Because this was DE2 madness. The next one could be DE2 insanity. I could just keep adding DE2s. Just for the hell of it. I'd never make any money. That's the only problem. Okay, where is the there it is. Yes, I want DE2s, preferably all the DE2s in the known universe. I had a guy pop into the stream and he says, "All right, which one have you got?" And I said DE2. He's like, "Oh, yeah, but I've got 4. I've got 4 multi together." Yeah. He's like, "Oh my god, yeah, that was good." Okay, 10 minutes over. And also this one as well. Also 10 minutes over. Right. Take the money. That's a nice little haul. Okay. Yeah, you can go. You can go. And you can go. Bin, please. Okay, what have we got on the table? We have... Well, we've got the 2 jobs that we've brought in are now shunters, which means we've actually connected to one of those. We've got logistical haul up to... Well, back to harbour and town. Oh, great. Jobs are a bit... 6-9. The jobs are rubbish. Look at that. I mean, the best job is going back to the harbour, but that's... You know, no, why would I want to go back to the harbour? I've just been there. Oh, my giddy aunt. Right, well, the first thing I want to do is sleep. So it's 3:20 in the valley. I'll sleep till about 20 past 7 in the morning. Oh, there we go. It can, although the slug is only really assisting traction on one engine. Still the same jobs. Okay, I'm going to clear some fees. 33,000 in fees. Oh my word. That's a lot. Okay. I think they fixed it so it assists both if it's in between. How does that work? Right, okay. Anyway. Right, let me clear these fees. I know this is a bit of a boring part, but... Oh. There we go. No, I don't have manual service yet. The only thing with manual service, I mean, there we go. Co-pays paid. Brilliant. So we've got all the fees. We have a total of 56,000 in the bank. Nice. Right. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably make a journey up to Machine Factory and see what jobs are there. And we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that soon. But first of all, considering the time's just after 25 past 9, and I need to fix a problem with my mug, I think it is time for me to take a short break. So by all means, grab yourself a beverage and maybe something to eat. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. But whatever you do, folks, don't go away. And we're back for the second half, so we'll just do a quick change of music, as it's the usual feature for a Tuesday, which is On This Day in History. So here we go. Almost make it want to go, always look on the bright side of life. Anyway, okay, 1610, Galileo Galilei discovers the first 3 moons of Jupiter. I nearly said the first 3 months. Oh, gotta love how that works. Which is Io, Europa, and Ganymede. So store that one in for your pub quizzes, because that could come in handy. 1714, the typewriter was patented by Englishman Henry Mill. 1941, new 4th Army incident. Chinese. Oh my goodness, here we go. Kuomintang forces come under orders of Chiang Kai-shek fire surrounded communist New 4th Army at Maolin Anhui province, killing or capturing 7,000 troops. Flipping heck. Hello, Deethus. You've just joined us in the second half. 1953, President Harry Truman announces American development of the hydrogen bomb. Okay. 1954, Georgetown's IBM experiment, the first public demonstration of a machine translation system, is held in IBM's headquarters in New York. 1999, Bill Clinton's impeachment trial begins in the U.S. Senate after the House voted to impeach him for lying about his affair with Monica Lewinsky. Yes, I did not have sex with that woman. I remember that. I remember the blue dress as well. Yeah. Today in film, 1894, film and TV, 1894, William Cale Dickinson captures Fred Ott's sneeze as a motion picture at Thomas Edison's Black Maria studio in West Orange, New Jersey. That must be the shortest film in the world. Just a sneeze. I mean, for goodness sakes, wouldn't you ask for a refund afterwards? Today in music, 1955, Marian Anderson is the first African-American to perform at the New York Metropolitan Opera, singing the role of Ulrica's Giuseppe Verdi on Ballo in Maschera. 1980, Real Records releases Pretenders in the UK. Releases Pretenders in the UK in the debut album Pretenders. Today in sport, 1972, LA Lakers defeat the Atlanta Hawks 134-90 for the 31st straight win, the longest winning streak in major professional sport. And that concludes On This Day, on the 7th of January 2025. All right, so back into the game now. He says, moving some sliders and getting some buttons. And hello, Deethus properly. So yes, I've heard about the 50 series. Sounds interesting. Whether I can afford it or not is another matter. At the moment, it's one of these things where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. So the jobs down here are absolutely rubbish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my horde of DE2s up to the machine factory. So I only need to start one of these. So let me go and get the 4 I've got. But yeah, so you missed in the first half. I managed to get 3 jobs in. 1 at the farm and 2 at City West, which is where we are now. Okay, that should be disconnected. No, it isn't. Okay, let's do that now. Angle cocks, see those glad hands, and there we go. So nice to see you. D at the moment is lurking somewhere. I did look behind the fridge. He's not there down in the kitchen. He isn't there at all. So I have no idea where he is. But he's around, as it were. Gremlins have been fiddling with my handbrakes again. That's nice of them. Here's a thought. Considering the way of my personality is, do you think I should do hospital radio? That'd be an interesting career path, because a lot of people who do sort of radio shows now, that's how they started. They started on things like hospital radio. So who knows? You could be tuning into Capital, and all of a sudden you'll hear my splendid dulcet tones. That would put you off driving, I think. Okay, that's all done. So I only really have to start the front one to get things moving. So it's another beautiful morning in the valley. GTA radio. What, with this accent? Are you sure? Oh yeah. I need to cut the brakes in. There you go. Now it works. Sort of. Hold on. Please hold. Okay, that's cut out. That's right. Left, yes. So I'm checking this now. Yes. That's cut out. That's correct. There's always one. Isn't there? Yeah, I mean the 50 series looks interesting. Currently, I'm running a coffee. Yeah, I've heard the performance of the 50 series looks really good. I'm running a 3080 Ti at the moment, which, generally speaking, does the job. So it's one of those things of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is partly what I'm thinking. I haven't come across a game that I can't run yet. Although, having said that, it would be quite useful for something like Flight Sim. But it's all about the money. It's all about that money. And at the moment, I'm having to be reasonably frugal. Well, as frugal as I can be. You know, I still want to live a life, for goodness sake. So I've started to look at the jobs page. Oh, crap. What have I bumped into now? Don't tell me. The buffers. My 4 DE2s are Can It Run Crisis. I remember that. I do remember that whole thing. Yes, but can it run? Of course it can run flipping Crisis. This thing could run rings around Crisis. Oh. So, yeah, this siding is not long enough. So, you know the plan to run run 4 D2s? Can I... Ooh. Yeah, because I need to get it onto the through track, which is here. Which is going to be this one. Yeah. But if I do this... Okay, that's not yeah, I can't re-rail it yet. I just wonder what's going to happen when I back this up. I have a nasty feeling. I have a really nasty feeling what's going to happen. Sideways DE2, anybody? Let's find out. Let's see how lenient this game's going to be. That's looking decidedly wrongied. Oh god. Oh god. No! Don't bump into the buffers again, you idiot! Okay, does that give enough clearance now? Yes, it does. Okay, here we go. All right, let's back up out of here. Is it backing up or is it... Where are you going? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, alright. Alright, alright, right. Okay, okay. Alright, stop. Door! Yeah, I think we have a slight problem here, guys. Just a slight problem. Oh dear. Hold on. Oh! Oh dear. I don't think it liked me then. I really don't think it liked me. Hold on. So I'm going to have to yeah. Okay. Aim at the vehicle you wish to re-rail. Yes, I am. I am aiming at it. This one. I think so. I think the... What the balls am I supposed to do now? Yeah, I'm trying to re-rail. Why won't you let... No, I don't want to enter the vehicle. I want to re-rail the freaking vehicle. Right, okay. Does that mean I have to completely, what, derail it entirely? I don't know. Right, okay, hang on. Yeah, use some duct tape. Yeah, that normally does it. Da da dee da. Dee da da da. Da da da. Okay, that's truly sideways now. Right, let's see. Let's see. There you go. That is, yeah, I think that's significantly sideways. Okay, next. Right, so next thing. What am I going to do now? Well, okay, brakes on. Obviously, we can't drive it anywhere. So forget that. Right, does the re-rail tool actually re-rail? Because the last time I did it, it didn't bloody want to know. It still doesn't bloody want to know. Look, I'm clicking on the... Look. See? I'm clicking on it. Look! I don't want to enter. No. Right. This needs to be... Yeah, no, that doesn't work either. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. That means we've got 3 DE2s, which are on the track, blocked by this thing. Well, looks like there's only one way to fix that, isn't there? T-Bone, yeah? You're not going to do what you think I'm going to... You think I'm going to do, are you? Of course I am. Of course I'm going to do what you think I'm going to do. Absolutely. Right, okay. So, yeah, of course I am. Hang on. So, what we need to do is just, I don't know, just give it a nudge. Yeah, just give it a gentle nudge, it'll be fine. Hang on. Yeah, this'll do. Yeah. That's it. Good. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. Yeah, just give it a nudge, it'll be fine. That's it. Bit more of a push, come on. There you go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. It's not happy with me. Hang on. Sand. Oh, no. Now what? Now what? That's still on the rail. I think it's freaking out a bit. You put your buffers in, your buffers out. Hang on. You put your buffers in, your buffers out. In, out, in, out. You shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Oh, the buffer cokey. Nice one, devs. Yeah, I can't seem to re-rail it. How the balls am I going to get round this one then? So I can't nudge it out of the way. Well, at least not like that anyway. Well, if I can't nudge it out of the way, I'm going to bully it out of the way. Alright, here we go. So one DE2 is insufficient. Alright. Bear in mind, this could all go horribly wrong. To remove a vehicle? That's a good question. Let me have a look. Clear. Hooray! Damn it, Will. You spoiled my plan, but never mind. You shouldn't have said such things. Why did you help me in such a way? It would have been far more interesting to do it my way. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, good grief. Yeah, it was a bit wronged, but I was going to try something else. But too late now, I've cleared it. That's true. I didn't have to do that. You've got a point. You could have given me the incorrect suggestion, which is the one I was thinking of in the first place. Right, okay, now we can get out of here. And head up to the machine factory. This is going to be a fun one to edit, I can see this. But I think the best thing I can do when it comes to this issue to do with my internet is I'll sort it out. I'll speak to my internet service provider and see what they can suggest. Because the internet is brilliant downstairs. It's fantastic. It's really fast. Very, very fast indeed. The picture quality on the TV now, 4K, is awesome. Because that's on the hardline connection. The Wi-Fi around the house is really quick. Apart from this room, which is at the back of the house, first floor, which is where the computer is. And that's what I need to solve. I'm using power line adapters, but the problem with power line adapters is they're both on separate ring mains. The only suggestion I can think is either I'm going to have to run a Cat8 cable through a Victorian terrace, which isn't going to be fun. Or I'm going to have to run it up to the bedroom into a power line adapter there, which would then be on the same ring main. No, I'm not running my stream on Wi-Fi, D. I'm using a power line adapter. Okay, so I can stop there now. No, it's not run on Wi-Fi. There's no way it would run on Wi-Fi here. Not a chance. It is a hardline connection, but it's using a power line adapter to do it. Okay, that's good. Right. Okay, so I can cut that one out now. And I can cut this one out now. Possibly. I don't know, D. I'll speak to them I'll have to speak to them tomorrow. And say, right, okay, this is the issue. I'm not too bothered about Wi-Fi but not being great in this room. It's more a case of getting a good hardline connection. The thing is, though, I'm still able to stream. I'm still able to stream okay. I'm still able to download games okay, albeit a lot slower. And my ping's really good. I played a multiplayer game, played some World of Tanks, 20 ping. No, that's pretty good. So it'd be interesting to see what will happen if we do any Railroads online. And what the ping will be. But no, everywhere else in the house is brilliant. So, in essence, I'm paying for, what, 150 megabit? That's fantastic. That's basically double the speed of what I was getting. And it means I can get a much higher upload speed. And I was hoping that upload speed would mean I could actually increase the bit rate I was sending to YouTube. Potentially to go to 1440p. 1440p 60, but I can't do that. I'm pleased to hear that you'll be back up streaming soon, because I know you haven't been too well. So that's cool. Well, looks like we've got a convertible here, guys. See, this is the thing about Derail Valley. You can have moments where nothing happens, and then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, things do happen. Okay, that should point me in the direction of Machine Factory, and indeed it does. Okay, so we want to go... Okay, hang on. Left there. Left there. Which then takes me through the coal plant and up to the machine factory. That's perfect. Right, let's go. So we're just doing a light loco move. I don't... If I can help it. Yeah, that really helped. I mean, technically speaking, you could walk through that door. A filter. Okay. I'll see what they say, D. I know this is a pretty quick piece of track, I know that. Meanwhile, you have to love the irony that I'm drinking out of a mug that says, "Keep calm, it's only Christmas," when it no longer is. But no, subscriber count is at 252 now. So, coming up nicely. Certainly heading in the right direction, which is good. Okay, cool. I mean, the hardline connection downstairs, D, is fantastic. No problem at all. The Wi-Fi through most of the house is no problem. It's just that the way how the house is configured is that we have basically the kitchen on the ground floor and this room, like the small box room, which is where the studio stroke office is, all above it on the first floor. So it's right at the back of the house. Ooh, a pizza. Sorry, what? A pizza taco? I'm going to press X to doubt on that one, guys. Sorry. I mean, I'm trying to lose weight. That sounds like it's got about 1 billion calories in it. Although I've done a speed test on that, on the TV using like the internet browser, and I've got fantastic speed there. I've got fantastic wireless internet everywhere else. It's just here on a power line adapter. It's awful. Right. So the reason the windows broke is basically I backed into a buffer. Because what happened was that, so I had 4 DE2s, but it was basically the siding wasn't long enough to fit 4 DE2s. So that meant I ended up backing into a buffer, breaking this one, and then I had the joy of trying to sort out a way of getting all 4 DE2s to go down a line that was clear of wagons. I need to get one of the DE2s sideways. So yeah, it's been fun, and you missed it, Cuba. But you're right. I think Wizard Wheel's right. I think the Colonel would have been proud of that one. What my plan was before I cleared the train was cleared that loco was potentially to give it a little bit more speed and see if I could get it out of the way. Okay, coming up to Machine Factory. That's perfect. Oh, tea's always worth it. Absolutely. I mean, I like a coffee in the morning. I will admit that. I like a coffee in the morning, maybe one in the afternoon, but get to the evening, tea. Get to the afternoon and the evening, definitely tea. And afternoon tea is very nice indeed, of course. Little sandwiches, scones. Oh yeah, now you're talking. Is this the bypass? No, we're coming in. Okay, so coming into Machine Factory, there's a couple of things I want to do here. So first of all, I want to find the first thing I want to do is go to IKEA. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Stop! Oh, thank goodness for that. Great. Okay, so I need to find the station. Well, I need to find the station, but first of all, I need to find IKEA. Well, I call it IKEA. It's the shop. Now, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the map. General map for Machine Factory. Okay, shop. So it's just above D yard. And it looks like there's a steam, there's like coal and all that kind of stuff. Right, so D. Okay, that's good. Where am I? That's B. So I need to head to the north. Okay, good. Can you imagine if you get a little car or something like that just to drive around in the different yards? That'd be cool. Well, if this is... Hang on, this is still B yard? Yeah, it is. So it's got to be the other way then. The one thing I have noticed is the different yards. Oh, there's the station building. That's a good start. It seems like I think they've added more detail in some of the places around the map, as well as new places as well. Okay, so this is C. There's the station office. Okay, passenger tracks. Can I find IKEA? Yes, there it is. Perfect. Okay, what am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, hello, what are you? Ladies and gentlemen, we have an adventure. Okay, so we've got a locomotive remote, but we've also got Olaf's garage key. What the heck is in there? Okay, let's go. Right, so I want a remote. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll have those. Thanks. $38,000. I've got 56. That'll do. Where did the last remote go? The answer is this is a new season, Cooper. I started from the beginning. No, it didn't fall behind the sofa. Oh dear. Right, there we go. Okay, so that means now what I'm going to do is, hang on. I want to move you. So I'm going to move you to here. Unlock you and you. No, it's a new season. Entirely new season because there was an update. There was a big update. Okay, lock those in position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to put 7, 8, 9, 0 at the moment. I'll put the key there. Olaf's right. Olaf's garage key. Excuse me, I'm going to do a little bit of research. Not a huge amount. I just want to know where the garage is. I don't want to know what's in the garage. In fact, audience, I will ask the audience who Derail Valley fans. I don't want to know what's in Olaf's garage. I just don't want to know where it is. Okay. Just doing a little bit of... Right. Okay. Machine factory in town. Okay. So apparently it's around here someplace. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the world map. Oh, yeah. There's a weird sticky outsiding look. You see that? Just there. There's a weird sticky outsiding. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at this weird sticky outsiding then. So if I go roughly in this direction, hang on. Where's that sticky outsiding? Okay, we are on an adventure. Let's find out, shall we? Connect the dots. What do you mean connect the dots? Oh, it's a bit further north. Okay, hang on. Now, where's the fun in that? Oh, what's this? Well, that looks kind of military-esque. I don't think this is it. That's the military base, surely. Yeah, it is. Military 1. Yeah, so... Where is this garage? If that's military... Oh, hold on. I think it's probably this one here. All right. I'll worry about that. We'll worry about that at another time. Okay. Let's go to the station map now and see what we can do. So that was one of the things I really wanted. Oh, let's have a look in the tool shed as well. This is lost and found. I'm going to yeah, I'll take that. That's the end of train lantern. Oh, left behind. Okay, what do we got? 2 to the harbour. No. City West, City South. Mind you. How much? Hang on. So we've got City West, City South, which is there, Tutor Harbour. Where's Iron Mine East? Iron Mine. Oh, that's all the way up there, no. That's a bloody good run, though. But look at that, 58 grand. I cannot ignore that. Plus this one as well. And that one. And that one. Okay, so let me think about the order. Okay, so City West first. We're going past City West first, so that would be a Freight Hall 41. We've then got the Logistical Hall, which is 12, which is LH67. Okay. We've then got another Logistical Hall. which is LH74. And then the final one is a freight haul. And that is FH56. Okay, so... Right, so FH56 is going to harbour. 74 is going to the harbour. That 67 is going city south. And 41 is going city west. All right, weights. Okay, so let's have a look. 56 is up 174. 74 is 164, is that? Yeah. Okay, then you've got 67 is 99. So you might as well just call it 100. And then that one's 225. Okay, so 4, 8, 30, carry the 1. 6, 7, 13, 15, 16, carry the 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 663 tons. That's 3 DE2s. Okay, so it looks like we're putting a train together, guys. Woohoo! Right then. So I'm going to need... I'm going to need to take you. And you. And you. Ooh, trams. And it's a fragile job. That's why it's the distance as well as the fact that it's a fragile load. Okay, good. Now then, I'm going to have to shift a few things into my backpack. Right, do I have 4 slots down here? No, I do not. Right, so I'm going to get rid of that. So put this over here. Okay, so I want 41 there. 67 next to it. 74. And 56. Right, let's go and find these jobs then. I need to download the mod that tells you. I know you can use remote dispatch. That's another way of doing it. In fact, hang on. What is it? 1 something. Yeah. No. Not that. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, yeah, I've got it. It's this one. Okay, 1 minute. Oh, hang on. Now. I can't get into it. Damn it. Forgot my password. Okay, not to worry. Not to worry. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, well, that looks like there's nothing over here. Okay. It's not going to be passenger stations. Oh, I've got various rails ahead of us. Let's have a look. Okay, what do we got here? We have... Okay, I found 74. So 74 is where? C2 siding. Okay. Now. What do we got next to it? That's SUO2. That isn't it. I found the trams. Okay, 67 is B1S. Okay, 56 and 41 is what we need now. Okay, so 56 is in. B40. So all we're looking for now is 41. Cars. Oh, that would be this. That would be that one then, wouldn't it? In 50. Yep. Okay, so we know where all the jobs are. Brilliant. Right, let's get cracking then, guys. Let's get this train together and see how the time goes, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie. Now, where did I put my locos? There they are. Okay, so we have 3. And they're facing... which direction? We are... right, so now that's on number 3, isn't it? Yeah. We're facing north, we need to go south. Crap. Is there a turn point? No, I don't think so. Looks like we're going to be using these backwards then. But actually, now that we have the remote, that isn't a bad thing. Because what I can do with the remote, quickly. Right, power. Pair. That's going to make it easier. A darn sight easier. Okay, so let's get things moving. Okay, so right door. Probably going to need that. So the first one we need is B50. Okay, so remote out. There we are. Looks like I'm driving these bad boys backwards then. Alright, let's jump out. Okay, so now forwards. Okay, so we need B5 first. Let's have a look at the station map. Okay, we are coming transfer yard. So if I have a look, to me that's, yeah, it's direct north south, isn't it? Okay, so that's heading to the north. That should do it. Oh, while I think about it, hang on. Gotta grab the torch. Just put that in my hand. And then put it down somewhere. There you go. Just to charge up. Oh, glad I got the remote. Also, I think the remote's cheaper than it used to be. I swear it used to be more expensive than that. Okay, so this is the head of the train. No. I need the head of the train first. No. I need the head of the train first. Good stuff. And then do that. Right. Let's back it in, boys. Yep. Okay, excellent. Okay, that's the first lot out of the way. Okay, so we've got B4. Now C2. Excuse me. One of the things that's very handy with it, throwing switches. Well, switching points, I should say. Oh, autosave. Good. Oh. Oop, that's just what I need. Okay, good stuff. Now, that's going to come into C yard. We need C2S. Yeah, that should do it. A little wheel slip there. It's coming back. Oh, don't worry, this is perfectly safe. He says. Hold on, that's C2S. All right, let's see how we get on. Oh, a little bit. And I'm only doing about, what, 10 kilometers an hour, but it looks a lot quicker at this end. Brilliant. There we go. This makes things so much quicker. Okay, that's the next job. Okay, B1 sidings next. Because if you remember, well, not this stream, but the previous stream, how long it took me to actually put a train together without this. It took a lot longer. It's a boxcar. There isn't anywhere for me to stand. Good stuff. We're getting there. Okay, so back to that one now. So if I go B yard, oh no, it's 1S I need, isn't it? Yes. Okay, that'll do it. All right, let's get moving. Definitely getting towards twilight hours now. It's not something I often mention, but we've currently got 6 views and 3 likes, so if you can press that like button, by all means do so. Ah, come on. That's what I'm looking for. Just about seeing the gloom when I'm heading to the correct siding. Perfect. All right. This is going to be one mixed consist. So, a whole bunch of flat cars. Oh, might need a signal booster with this thing. Makes me wonder what the length of the train is going to be. I'll have a look in a minute. Okay, that'll do. And finally. No. Oh, hello. What's going on here? That's a good question. Hang on. Let's engage the train brake. In fact, what I will do... Caps... Okay, so I have a lantern. I need to drop it. And then what I need to do is I need to light it. Like that. That's better. Well, looks pretty long to me. Already. Oh, is that rain I see? It is. Door. Okay, all good to go. So probably good time to start all three, I think. Okay, good stuff. Let's go. Kyle the Gamer, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. Just putting on a nice long train together. Union or T-Bolt? Where does that come from? I'm curious. Okay, let's creep this in. So I've got 4 jobs concurrent once we've placed this one together. Other YouTubers call me different names, like Guardian Studios calls me Union. Okay. Interesting. Well, I've got your tag as Carl the guy gamer, so I'll probably just call you Carl if that's okay. Right, so trains together, but if you think I'm driving at night in this weather, you've got another thing coming. I've had enough calamities for one day. Let's see. Derailed a train at the start, and then had some calamities with the DE2 when I restarted the stream. Yeah, it's fantastic so far. Right. 33,000. How much do I have? 18 grand. No, there's not much I can do with the damaged DE2 then, is there? No, not really. All right. So far. Okay. Let's have a sleep. 4 in the morning. Okay, I want to set out at practically 7 in the morning. Hopefully the weather will be cleared up by then. British, possibly Australian. Wow. Certainly not Australian. I'm English. There we go. Crack of dawn. Exactly what you need. No, definitely not from the US. I'm guessing you are by that comment, or you're from a different part of the world. Right, so let's get these jobs up and running. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. All right. Let's head over to the consist and let's get going, shall we? Which is this lot. It should be facing south. And indeed it is. Well, yes, we are here. I mean, not everyone is from the... You know, there are different people from different places of the world who do stream. I know, let's see, there's a couple of people that I know. One of them is from Sweden, another one is from Canada. In fact, if Dee's still in the chat, Deeth is also from Canada. I don't know if he streams, though. But to my audience, if you're in the chat right now and active, by all means, do make Carl feel welcome. Right, here we go. I'm having to drive the locos in reverse. There isn't much I can do about that. I don't like the sound of screeching. Why are you screeching? Stop it. Okay, overtaken by engine sound now. Right. Start 1. Engine 2 start. And engine 3. Okay. Time to light the tires and kick the fire. Time to light the fires and kick the car. I need new teeth. I do have it multied. Yes, I do have the multi license. So and away we go. In theory, although something's not right. Have the gremlins been at it overnight? Yes, they have. Take the handbrakes off. No, all 3 of these are multied. And it's a fresh playthrough from the B99 update, so this is the second season. Alright, that should do it. Brake pipe. Something's not right. Okay, right, so I am going to cut this one in. That should do it. In fact, earlier on in the stream, I had 4 of them, believe it or not. Had 4 DE2s multi together. I was hauling about 1,000 tons. Well, it was a 1,000-ton train anyway. Right. So each DE2 is rated for 300 tons. So if you have a look at the vehicle catalogue, there. So on a 2% gradient, it's rated for 300 tons. So at the moment, technically, you could say it's 900 tons, but you have to consider the weight of the each locomotive is 37 tons. It's got to haul itself. So that's how I do my calculations. And I do it the old-fashioned way, using pen and paper. So 90 plus 20, it's 37 each. So 3 sevens are 21 plus 90. Right, that's 111, isn't it? Yeah, because you got 3 sevens are 21. 90. Yeah, it is. It's 111 tons. Just the locos alone. How fast are we going? Quick. Where are we? Okay, that's 60. $80 down that way, that's fine. So that's 111. 7. 7, 4. So my total weight that's currently going up on this particular trip is 774. No worries, Cuba. I will see you soon, and lovely to see you back. Well, it's great to, yeah, absolutely, because I realised it was quite a break from January of last year, because it was around this time when I had the accident. So Cuba's been a loyal member of the channel for quite a long time, actually. I don't need to use any fuel here. Good grief, it's all downhill, isn't it? Pretty much. Yeah, he's a long-time subscriber. I couldn't say exactly how long without going into... That's okay, don't worry about it. Okay, thank you. I'll see you on the next one, Cooper. There's a few British streamers out there. One's called Squirrel, actually. He's rather good. There's definitely a few of us out here that are not definitely non-American. Maybe it's down to the feed that you get. So I'm curious, Kyle, what made you decide? Oh, right, okay. Well, here's the interesting thing. As I'm from the UK, our measurements are completely messed up. We've got a mixture of imperial and metric. So for me, a lot of the stuff that so for example, when I drive a car, I think in miles per hour. And I also think in miles per gallon. But when I go in to buy fuel for the car, it's sold in litres. Temperature is in degrees Celsius. So it's a complete mix and hodgepodge of stuff. Thanks, Will. Will's from Calgary. Yeah, that's why if you do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, it's really 0 to 62 as a test. Now, I need to find out where this one's going. FH41 off the back of the train into C3I. I think the sea yard's up here. Oh, no, it's fine. It wasn't a bad estimate, to be fair. I mean, in my case, you know, with this game, everything's in kilometers, everything's in meters. So it's a little bit, I suppose it's a little bit easier if everything is in the same units. It's just when I grew up, I was taught both metric and imperial. So I know both systems. And to be fair, the one system I probably know better than any is imperial. Although what's interesting is that a UK gallon is larger than a US gallon. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because 50 miles per hour is 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, I'm just waiting for this one to pass the junction. And I can think about backing it into the correct siding. As this is our first drop. So, if you don't mind me asking, Carl, what made you decide to subscribe to this particular channel? I'm curious. Okay, so it's the cars that need to go in. It's a long old train, this. Look at this. So I'll probably get these jobs done tonight and then we will call it a night, I think. Hasn't been going since 7:30. So we're getting up to 3 3/4 hour mark now. despite that slight break in transmission due to the computer deciding to freeze, which was very nice of it. Yeah. So it was the game. Fair enough. No, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's a very weak signal. I need to boost that. Okay. Although with Derail Valley, I definitely have a few shenanigans and times when I may tell stories and all sorts of stuff. My regulars know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, can I get on the top deck? Looks like I'm chopping my head off. No, no, don't do you. Right. Okay, so that's going to the left. Remind me, station map for City West. Okay, so this is going into B Yard. Ooh. Is it now? Does that mean I have to go further round? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's carry on then. Hang on. It's going into B Yard, it's going round to the left. So I need to go past this point. Now, I will ask my audience, when it comes to the signal booster for the remote control, is it bought at the machine factory or do you have to get it from somewhere else? Because I think they've messed around with the signal. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be. Train brake off. I think this is the B Yard. Down here. Or is it the station? Oh, it's the station. Hold on. No, this is A. No response. Okay. Let's take that off. Reversing into the wrong yard. That's always a good start, isn't it? Could just hear the hiss from the train brakes and the air brake. That's cool. Sorry, it's because my locos ahead are back to front. It's causing a few confusions. There you go. Sounds like light rain, maybe? Could be. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Good. Okay, so this rail goes off in this direction. My guess would be this way. I could be wrong. That's C. Okay. Officially confused. B1S. Well, that's B yard. Oh, so B yard is off the passenger station, so I was actually going in the correct direction. Right. And you want... Hold on. That's passenger. Just a minute. Wrong notation, it's C3 inbound. Okay, so this, yeah, it's C3I in. You daft twit. Well, while I'm over here, I might as well get it right then. Goodness me. Okay. That one looks correct. But as you can see, the remote is out of range. So I need to find out where the signal booster is. There we go. That should do it, he says, with the greatest of confidence. I'll go to sit down height. That's better. Although weirdly, oh, that was one thing weirdly, Kyle, when you subscribed, I didn't get a notification. Streamlabs is obviously having a moment. Oh well, never mind. It's good that you're here. Nope. Okay, we're on the right track. Yeah, all good. Perfect. Right, so let me get off here. The remote is such a lovely thing when you've got it. All right, good stuff. Angle cocks, glad hands. Good stuff. And type. Go and tie a brake sport. Go and tie me brake. Go and tie your brake sport. Go and tie on a brake. All right, so we'll get that job sorted out. That looks like a station office. That's because it is a station office, isn't it? Almost. That one is. So, 41. This machine, sorry. Hey, within bonus as well. So that's 22. That's practically 22 grand. Good stuff. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, your time is now approaching 11:30, which means it is, I'm afraid, time for me to do this. So I'd like to thank everyone that's come up tonight to watch. Also, whether you're a new subscriber, an existing subscriber, or you have just returned after quite a break, it's been lovely to see you. It's the main reason I'm here, really, is basically to have a chat to you guys and entertain you. Hopefully I've managed to do that. There's certainly been a few calamities along the way tonight. So we've dropped the first job off. We will continue from at this point and drop the other jobs off at City South and the Harbour. Our next stream will be Subnautica on Friday evening. That'll be at 7:30 UK time, all being well. But in the meantime, take care of yourself. God bless, and enjoy your gaming. This is T-Bone logging off. Good night.